Everyone knows the image, the charismatic leader, the beautiful family, the Camelot era of American hope. John F. Kennedy is remembered as the shining prince of the 20th century. But what if I told you the history books left out the parts that would have shattered that image? Behind the polished speeches and the charm, there was a hidden world of secrets, high-stakes deception, and ruthless political maneuvering. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the side of the Kennedy presidency you were never taught in school. To understand the dark side, you have to look at the pressure. Kennedy wasn't just managing the country, he was managing a powder keg. First, let's talk about Operation Mongoose. While the public saw a cool-headed leader during the Cuban Missile Crisis, behind the scenes, the administration was obsessed with taking down Fidel Castro. We're talking about wild, almost movie plot attempts to assassinate a foreign leader, poisoned cigars, exploding seashells, you name it. It was a desperate, clandestine game of chess that pushed international law to its breaking point. Then there's the health secret. We know now that JFK suffered from chronic Addison's disease and severe back pain, but back then, the public was told he was the picture of vitality. To keep up that image, he was undergoing intense treatment, sometimes injecting heavy painkillers and stimulants. Imagine a man leading a superpower while battling debilitating physical agony and relying on a cocktail of medication. The risk to national security was real, but the image of the vigorous leader was non-negotiable. Finally, we have to address the surveillance state. Long before modern debates on privacy, the Kennedy administration wasn't afraid to use the power of the FBI. Political opponents, activists, and even civil rights leaders were under watch. It was a time when the Camelot image was guarded with an iron fist, and anyone who threatened that image, personal secrets, often found themselves in the crosshairs of federal intelligence. Was he a hero or a man caught in a web of his own making? The truth isn't black and white. Kennedy was a complex man in a complex time, operating in a system that often required moral compromise to keep the wheels of power turning. The Camelot narrative wasn't just a story, it was a shield. It protected a presidency that was far more fragile and far more dangerous than the history books led us to believe. So, does knowing the dark side change your view of the man, or to just make the myth even more compelling? We want to know what you think. Drop a comment below, and don't forget to hit that follow button if you want to keep digging into the secrets history tried to hide. See you in the next one.